Hello, are we live? I'm going to say yes. And thank you for stopping by another edition of the Massachusetts Beer Reviews channel of YouTube. I'm Thomas Metal 75 and this is your Massachusetts Beer Review. And today I bring a New England beer, or at least a beer, excuse me, from a New England beer company. This is from the Naragansett Brewing Company. Here's I think a chalice, maybe from the 70s. I bought at a antique store in Rhode Island. Price, I forget. This beer, I believe, is a newer one that came out earlier in 2018. It is called Naragansett Fresh Catch. And Naragansett Fresh Catch, they say, is a quote, a refreshing golden ale, dry hopped with citra. So that's pretty cool. They say it's got 4.2% alcohol by volume. And on the website it says 23 IBUs, and it's got a crisp finish of some grapefruit, they say. I've had this numerous times. I'm going to keep an open mind. And Fresh Catch is a tribute to the fishermen in the fishing industry in the ocean state, Rhode Island. And this one, I say, is New England in theme because it's New England company. They started in 1890, Narragansett. I believe in Cranston, Rhode Island. But this particular beer is done at the Rochester, New York Brewing Company, where they do Genesee and Dundee and Honey Brown. And they Pyramid beers, I believe. Did I say Genesee? Yeah. And the bowl in front of me has a makeshift poutine. I had some tater tots and some curly fries, and did some mushrooms in the pan, and pork gravy and cheese curds and bacon. So let's put this into a chalice glass and see what I think of the Fresh Catch today from Narragansett Brewing Company. So it's a golden ale, but it's going to have lager crispness and drinkability to it. And as we assess the color, I would say that I'd say it's somewhat hazy. A hazy lemony yellow look to it. Popping and fizzing. Here's a napkin. Pretty bone white looking head there, and very effervescent. I can see suspended particles in there, so it is a unfiltered beer. That's good. Let's get a nose. Let us get a nose and a look at the label. Let us get a nose on the Narragansett Fresh Catch. Ah, yes. Big grapefruit citrus from the Citra hop. Nice bready white bread notes. Some Pilsner maltiness to it in the background. Definitely some earthy grassiness to it. There is a little bit of a graininess to it in the background. And I'm also getting a spicy hop character. I don't know if that's also coming from the Citra. But this one smells amazingly good for Narragansett and the price point. It was I think it's 6 and change for a tall pack of these 16-ounce cans. Again, 6-pack, and you can get them in 12 packs. So, cheers. Fresh Catch. Narragansett. Had a hard first gulp there. Let's get another taste. Yeah, man, this is really excellent stuff. This could be in New England. This certainly could be or wherever it's distributed. This could certainly be a sessionable hoppy beer for you all. I mean, it's 23 IBUs, but getting a lot of the citrus and the grapefruit. I'm getting maybe a slight orangey note and some lemongrass kind of notes. There's definitely like a Pilsner-like malty quality to it. There's definitely a little bit of a biscuity quality, but not as much as, say, in a traditional Pilsner like a Pilsner Urquell or anything like that. It's crisp, clean, refreshing. There's a lot code, so I cannot tell what the hell date this was canned on. There's a good yeasty, bready note to this one with that grapefruit. It's on the light side of medium, but probably more towards a medium body. Crisp, clean. That hop is really drying the palate, but not making it bone dry. It's making you want to sip some more. And it's refreshing as all hell. It's got the right amount of carbonation to keep it nice and drinkable. It's holding that taste profile, and I almost want to say that it's one-dimensional in that every sip you get is that bready malt and a light grapefruit. Now, I say that there's big notes of citrus, and there's big grapefruit notes. But even if you're not into these New England style IPAs or IPAs in general that have fruity qualities, this one could still be good for you, because that note is basically light, but it is the star of the show, the Citra hop. And I think if you like light lagers, I think if you like Pilsners, adjunct lagers, I don't know if maybe they use some corn in here in the Narragansett regular lager, and I think the light lager too. They like to talk about on the website that they source their corn from somewhere in some farm in Iowa, I believe. So they could be using that, but if they're using it, I'm not getting a huge note of that. Maybe the lightest amount of some hop resin and oil. So it's at least a 90 beer. I mean, this is delicious beer for not a bunch of money, and you can kill this beer without a problem. What else would I do to change the beer, or what would help me give it a higher score and rating? Maybe more malt complexion. I could be nitpicking there, but it's just not the world's most exciting or really like wow kind of a beer, but this is just about in that category for where it is. So I think if you like things that say golden ale, even pilsners, lagers, adjunct lagers, malt liquors, cream ales, this is probably going to be a good one for you to check out. And again, if you like session IPAs, New England style IPAs, and just like West Coast, any kind of IPA, I think this would really fix you for your hop or grapefruit kind of a craving there. So, yeah, this is a 90. This is definitely worthy of picking up, and I can't seem to find why I would rate any other Narragansett beer higher or find one that's better than this. So I'm on the lookout for that. If there's a better one, I want to know. But so far, this is the best Narragansett drinkable beer you're going to buy in the market. So, a 90 Narragansett. Fresh catch. Label out. Until next time, lots of carbonation. Until next time, keep tasting those great beers. Cheers. And we will see you soon. If not, we'll see you on Wednesday. Wednesday nights. Cheers. See you.